Right then, we are in Boone, Iowa at the Boone Valley Brewing Company. This is John, he's one of the owners. Boone Valley Brewing Company.
Yep.
You guys distribute to, there's 99 counties in Iowa, and you are available in 53.
53 counties,
So check my math on this, John. That's more than half the state.
It is more than half the state.
And I understand you just celebrated an anniversary.
We did, yesterday. As a matter of fact, the 31st, it was 5 years.
We've got a wonderful present
5
that's in
years.
the van waiting for you after we get done filming this up. I'm kidding.
excited.
No, it's a low budget beer TV show. But
Hopefully it's beer.
Our heartiest congratulations. Yeah, we brought you some beer.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the beer.
Okay.
First of all, I want to know, how did this place get started? Whose insane idea was it to do the Boone Valley Brewing Company? How does this happen?
Well, it was kind of a collaboration between my wife, Danielle, and my mother-in-law, Claire, and my father-in-law, Rick. And
Wow.
yeah, so Rick and I started homebrewing about 16 years ago.
Okay.
And we'd vacation out in Colorado every year, and the vacations just started becoming more and more about beer. And so
Those are the best vacations,
yeah,
don't you find?
yeah. So you know, when the laws in Iowa changed in 2010,
Right.
We started talking really seriously about it. It opened the doors to brew beers that we're passionate about, that we love.
You're home brewing forever.
Yep.
You're going on these vacations, and then finally, your wife, your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, like, let's open a brewery.
We're just like, let's give it a shot. If it doesn't work out, we'll have an awesome place to homebrew in and drink.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. This space, now it's
Yeah.
interesting because you have really two
We do.
locations.
We do.
They're conveniently, when you come to Boone, you'll find out they're right across the street from each other.
That's
But you've
correct.
got the tap room, and then you've got the brewery across the street. We're in the
Yep.
brewery right now.
We're in the
How
production
did that
building.
work out?
Yeah, so that was challenging. You know, we started off across the street brewing on a one barrel system. We double batch into 2-barrel fermenters, so we were brewing all the time just to supply the tap room.
Right. Now, you're not getting any sleep.
No,
that.
no, I mean, it was a lot of 60-hour weeks.
Right.
You know, we were all working full-time jobs at the time and everything of that nature. So, you know, about a little over 3 years ago, we decided, well, if we're going to continue to do this, we need to expand.
Right. How much beer are you making right now?
Right now, we're currently making about 150 to 160 barrels a month.
Wow.
So,
wow.
yeah.
And a lot of that's going out of the tap room, but again, you're distributed
Yeah.
in half the state of Iowa, right?
Yes.
Give me
yeah.
the footprint. Where can we find it?
Northern Iowa a lot,
Okay.
you know, from Algona all the way over to Waterloo, Cedar Falls. Obviously all of central Iowa, southern Iowa, all the way down the Missouri border. So we're not in southeastern Iowa or a lot of western Iowa yet, a little
Right.
bit. I mean,
But I'm
sparsely.
hearing a yet there.
Yet.
I'm hearing a yet.
Yet.
So the plan is eventually,
Absolutely, yeah. Yep.
the different beers that you're making here, how many different styles you got going on?
Well, we brew anywhere between 25 and 35 different beers throughout the year.
Wow.
But as far as mass distribution, we really only do 3.
Okay.
And that is our Roxy, which is our Irish Red.
Right. You're smart enough to wear the
Halligan.
T-shirt on TV.
Absolutely.
Right.
Halligan Porter.
Okay.
Which is classic American Porter.
Okay.
And then our Boone Valley IPA.
So those are the beers that you're distributing throughout, but you said, I must have heard you wrong. You didn't say 25 to 35.
25 to 35 different beers. Obviously, a lot of that goes out in our tap room.
Sure.
One of the other big distribution beers that we do is our Oktoberfest.
Okay.
We put a lot of time and effort into that. We also do a barley wine that we do outside distribution with.
Wow.
A few barrel-aged beers. But yeah, it's and once in a while we'll do some specialty ones out to some marquee accounts, and just to put something fun out in the marketplace.
So you produce it here in the production facility.
We do. We also have a brewing system over in the tap room in the back.
Is
It's
there
our
any,
original pilot
like,
system.
are there any buildings in Boone that are not currently making your beer? You're just all over the downtown, it seems like, or is it just the 2 buildings?
Just the 2 buildings right now.
Is the plan eventually for everything to be brewing your beer? Or
You come downtown, it'll just be my area. So.
25 to 35 styles. I'm not going to ask you your favorite. That's an impossible question. But what styles are you particularly proud of? What do you think Boone Valley's doing better than just about anyone else?
Roxy Irish Red.
That's the one. That's it.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, 70% of our outside sales is Roxy.
Roxy, let's
Yeah.
talk about that beer. Explain the flavor profile.
So the flavor profile, it has quite a bit of malt in it. You get all the malt flavors without it being sweet.
Okay, that's a tricky.
It's very, very.
That's
tricky
a
to get
tightrope.
that.
Yeah.
That is. So you do get a lot of complex, but it's very approachable for even the novice. We convert a lot of light domestic beer drinkers with that beer.
Okay.
And for some people, it's their venture into dark beer territory, and so it's what we've affectionately dubbed a gateway beer.
Well, I'm sold. I want to try one of these Roxy Irish Reds I hear so much about. All right, John, so this is where I really earn my pay.
Yep.
It's backbreaking work, but someone has to do it, and I'm willing to do it. These are some, we asked for like 1 or 2 beers. You brought us 2 separate flights.
Yeah.
So let's do a real quick rundown of the 8 beers, and then I'm going to pick 2 or 3.
Sure. So right here we have a triple IPA, our anniversary beer that we made for our 5-year anniversary. Halligan Porter,
right?
One of our core beers that we make.
Put that in the hopper and count it, sure.
Yeah. Boone Valley IPA, Roxy Irish Red.
Okay, that's the one everyone raves about. I got to try the Roxy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Our barrel-aged Imperial Brown.
Okay.
Okay, made in Mississippi River Distilling Company barrels.
Right.
Midnight Stout, American Stouts, a Citra Wheat, American wheat with lots of hop character, and then our Boone Valley Pale Ale.
Now, full disclosure, not only does John know all this because he's one of the owners, the names are conveniently written in front of you on the flights here, which I think is fantastic. Yeah. Can I get started with the Halligan Porter?
Do it.
You said this is a straight-ahead American Porter.
American Porter.
What all goes into this one?
Well, it's kept basic. It's really kept basic. Concentrate on the malt bill, balance it out.
I get what you're saying, basic, but this is not a basic porter.
Oh,
this
it's full flavor.
There's a lot going on here.
We shoot for smooth so that you can drink a lot of it. That's
and achieved, young man, achieved. But this is, that's like, you could exist on only this.
I think
it's
so.
It's like liquid bread right here.
I'd like to try it.
No, I'm reluctant to try something else, but we're running out of time. I want another one of these. Maybe in a bigger glass? I want to do the Roxy.
Yes.
This is an Irish Red.
Our version of an Irish Red.
Okay, you say your version. So what's in here?
Well, that we're going for all of the malt flavor that you can get. Complex caramel flavors.
Boy, you guys do malt really well here.
We focus on it. We feel that malt doesn't get enough attention in the marketplace.
It doesn't. I'm glad someone finally said it.
Yeah.
This is...
So all the malt flavor without the sweetness. Balance it.
That's it. That's it. Because there's not...
And I can't tell you what's in that because that's our secret weapon.
I understand, but this is malty. But everyone else is going hop forward, hop forward, hop forward.
They are.
And you do some IPAs, so I'm dying to try those.
Yeah.
But like you said, malt is like the redheaded stepchild.
It is.
This is a redheaded malt beer.
Soulless
literally.
ginger right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is an actual Roxy. That's an actual person.
There is.
What percentage of the take does she get for these?
Nothing. I don't even believe she drinks beer, which is...
You're kidding me.
No, she probably will now.
She probably will now. I would. I'll dye my hair red. Call it Dave. This is too good. I got to try the anniversary IPA while we're here. Happy anniversary to you and yours.
Why
don't you grab something and we'll cheers.
Going to.
You know, the thing is, it's only a half-hour show, so we don't have time to drink all of these beers. But I want you to know this. We're going to drink all these beers. It's just not going to be on television. So the triple IPA, happy anniversary, and you got the Pale Ale.
Thank you.
John, thanks for having us here at Boone Valley Brewing Company.
Cheers.
Cheers. I have to confess, it's been a long time since I've been in Ames. I mean, I was here back when Visha happened, and I like to think I played a small role in why Visha stopped happening. But that was back in the 90s.
The police station would like to interview you
Statute of
afterwards.
limitations. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not kidding you. Like, a couple more of those and I'm going to want to smooch.
Oh,
any takers? Roxy Irish Red is the beer that will make Boone famous.
Yeah, I hope so.
I think someone else has already used that tagline, but let's go along with that as well.